do it! We're gonna gut you, you whore son!
I'm all yours! Useless! out before you come to a bad end.
Are you the local hermit?
But I don't want to talk to anyone. Turn round and go back the way you came.
But...
Farewell. God be with you. You've no business here, fella. Go back where you came from. I don't want to set eyes on you ever again. I'm sorry. Haven't you got anything better to do?
Oh no. Someone must have walked this way badly injured.
Stop right there. Who are you?
You must be Marika.
I? Did Odette send you? I was hoping he would not find me so quickly. Well, at least he sent you and not my prala. They wouldn't not even bother talking.
Your brothers? Why would they not bother talking?
They take after dead. At least Geza. He's hot-blooded.
The Voivod's worried about you. He sent me to find you.
Worried. Now he worry about me. You don't know anything, do you?
What should I know?
Yes, that sounds like Dad.
So tell me what happened.
I ran away. That happened. My father wanted revenge for the insult to his honor, so my prala went after poor Bohush.
Who insulted his honor?
The villagers! When me and Bohush start courting, Dad sent a messenger to village, saying there must be wedding or Bohush will pay.
The Voivod himself wanted you to get married.
That is what we do. When a chavo and a chai start something, the chavo, man, must marry the girl.
So you ran away from the wedding?
Well, Bohush would not be against it, but we were in the forest at the time. And his mother and village people laughed at the messenger, sent him back with insults and torture. Voivod get mad and my prala too. They found poor Bohush to vent their anger. Then left him in the forest. Lucky I found him and took care of him. You probably know the rest.
What now? You can't hide here forever. Bohush doesn't look too good, either.
He would surely have relief for at least a while if he got something to ease the pain. Can you please go and see my mother at the camp? She might be able to help. She knows herbs.
I think I can help him myself.
You?
Don't worry. I've treated injuries like this before. I've been through a lot.
Well... all right then.
He mostly needs clean bandages. And some ointment for the wounds, made from comfrey and marigold. Or a decoction from marigold. That should bring down the fever and help with the healing. I'll be back as soon as I get everything.
That would be very kind, Henry. But I do not believe in potions. Ask my mama about Draba. Nature has magical powers. There is one more thing I would like to ask you. I need amulet from Dad. It is Chohahuno, magical. It protects anyone who wears it around neck. If Dad give it to me, I will come back. With Bohush.
Do you think he'll go for it? If you let your brothers do this to Bohush, why would he help him all of a sudden?
He'd do it for me. If you get the amulet for me, I will reward you. Do not worry, I did not go from home with nothing. But Dad must hand it over willingly, or it will lose its protective power. Best if he bring it to me himself.
Well, I can try, but no promises. It's all pretty tangled up now. I found this scarf in the camp. I think it's yours.
Aye, that's my favorite. Bohush gave it to me. Thank you.
How's Bohush?
It keeps changing.
What about your
I
family?
love them and I hate them. They talk of freedom.
Can you tell me
About how...
No, I did.
I'm
You call this?
going anywhere. I can talk. You only need...
Who? What?
God bless.
Sotave zmričaj.
Muscle top. Shalom, what would you like?
I'll have a look.
What can you do? Shalom, Malay.
Good afternoon.
I talked to Marika.
And where is she?
Not so fast. I have a feeling you didn't tell me the whole story.
Kasmurokar. Yes, it is true. It is true. I didn't know if I can trust you completely.
Why didn't you tell me everything right away?
What did you want to hear? That my whole family is destroyed? That my daughter may be run off with a village gajo? I do not say kada to everyone. I still have my pativ.
So what really happened?
Marika want to leave. So, I say she should get married, and they both stay and travel with us. But that boy of hers, he said no. My two Shave, my sons, Tibor and Geza, they decide to avenge family honor, because they hear all insults my messenger come back and tell about. So they go to Semin to punish them. Well, at the end, Marika's sweetheart gets stabbed. And before we know it, Marika gone. She's probably with him too.
She wanted to save him.
Tibor and Geza go to look for them. But on the way back, they meet some woodcutters. Oh. And Geza... He has Yaga Lorat like me. He quickly pull out his knife. But... it end very badly. Geza get killed. And Tibor get captured. All I get is message that if any one of us go near Semin again, we will end up same way. I had two Shave and one Shai. And now, I have nothing. I'm voivode of camp. But except for Aranka, there is no more of my clan here. Just nomads from other places.
The message that your messenger came back from Semin with, that wasn't from Bohush.
No?
It was from his mother. Bohush didn't know anything about it.
It is still his familia. Blood like blood. They stain our honor. The whole village hate us.
Well, I understand, but poor Bohush.
What about my shire? What about my family?
Tibor and Geza, did they go to avenge your honor of their own accord? Or did someone send them?
Well,
Yes?
if you could hear the insults they hurled at us. They called us dog-eaters and heathens. They said Marika was unclean. And whoever touched her would die within a year.
So you sent them?
Not exactly. But Tibor and Geza, see how angry I am, and take it on themselves. But no one can insult my family.
Well, what now? Marika's not coming back alone. She loves Bohush, who's 1 foot in the grave. and she's afraid you'd do something to him here. And that's why she wants you to give her an amulet to protect them.
Amulet? My amulet? She cannot be serious. I cannot just... My family is in ruins. Although... You already know everything. You can help me. Please. Rescue Tibor from the village. Do not let me lose another son. And we must give Geza a proper funeral, our way, so his soul can finally rest. Aranka can tell you more about that, or Tibor himself. Please, I will repay you. Help my family, and we will talk about the amulet. See you soon, my friend.
It happens. Just watch where you're going.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Spalikera.
Tell me something.
You'd never see one without the other. I couldn't tell you.
What happened?
The devil. They don't want us here. And then Geza and Tibor got into a fight, and that was it. Farewell.
I'm sorry. Hi, John. Bibi.
Good to see you.
I'm looking for this friend of mine. A big, fair-haired young man.
Look, you know what? That sounds like the gacho we saw in the forest, but he's scarp and sharpish and vanished in the darkness.
What's like...
Free, being cool, niche...
What did you say?
Ah,
You mean a
Najanav.
and perhaps a
Kora chat.
nomads, you mean?
Ha.
How do you make...
Everyone does.
And what do you...
Me?
Right.
Tell me about it.
Isn't luck...
Solvaker. When you have Lady Luck...
Why is you...
Because we've... Nah.
You're right.
Right. That is why... I would rather...
How do you get along?
Oiling.
I don't...
They are always... They are... Then when we... And why is that? Take care.
Good day.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
God bless. What do you need, my friend?
Tell me something.
Them two is like... It ain't right.
Why did you...
It's the same everywhere, but it's even worse here. It didn't exactly...
Show me...
Pleasure doing business.
Show me your way. I'd like to discuss...
Wow.
How's this?
You must be... Aye. Thank you. And a good day to you, friend.
The Voivod sent me.
I know. My poor boy Gaze. And so they...
Why does it have to be...
Because none of us can...
Do you know where I...
I do not know.
What exactly do...
Find his body.
Where is that?
No one knew.
All right.
Why do you... When you get... He will be the same way. Hopefully.
You wouldn't have any idea where they might...
Somewhere in... If any...
I found your daughter.
Thank God.
She's hiding out.
Oh, my poor...
She asked me to get something from you that would...
If she sends a message... But if the wounds are deep, here you are. And that
I'll have a look at...
Thank you. And take care.
God! Go! Quick!
Oh, God.
Be it done unto me according to thy word.
Christ almighty!
Do you know something about a nomad who's held captive somewhere around here?
What's it to you? Mind your own business. And a word of advice for you. Don't try anything. My fellas are keeping a close eye on him.
You can't be here. That's it. Go now.
The Lord be...
I'm looking for a nomad boy. He's supposed to be held captive around here.
Aye, he's locked up in the stable at the back. I bring him some food sometimes, but that's all I know, and I don't care.
Well, if you bring him food, you must have the key.
I don't. One of the fellas who's on guard duty always unlocks it for me.
And who's that?
Ask the fellas. I already told you it's nothing to do with me. See you later.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
The Lord be with you. Everything fresh. The finest ware.
What'll it be, you bum?
What about the nomads by the pond?
We tolerate them. At first, they pretended to be friendly, but then folk went to...
What do you have for sale?
Maybe next time, then.
God!
Yes, I can.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as late as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you fray. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
Sure,
Come on, your go!
Yeah, fuck that.
What are you doing,
Come on. Oh, you wee
What in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. when you were a little nipper running around here bare-arsed, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. So, do you know what to do? Or have you got any more questions?
Actually, there is something I'd like to ask about. This Yurko and his mates, who are they?
They're Lord Samin's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get too much booze inside them.
Only they're from Moravia, so they're never far from the booze.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to...
And you, sir?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out...
No, I just meant, what exactly is it you do for Lord Semin? And your name?
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure... As for my name, when I joined us, I was used to it. I broke... or Captain Ed...
I'd like to go...
Wouldn't we all, lad?
Well, I heard...
Son, I don't know. Anyways, stick with him.
We should probably...
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. Come back in the morning and we'll... If you want, stay here.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Greetings.
I'm sorry.
Good to see you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Quick!
Hey, what? Untie me, please.
Don't worry, I'm on it.
I am in your debt. See, Yar, let's get out of here. Follow me. Amaro, that was something. That was something. The last time I ran that Palikera. Thank you, Amaro.
I'm Henry, the voiv.
So, you know.
Don't mention. I talked to the
Alas, Geza. I will have that. We were walking through the woods when Geza think they.
I need to know.
A bit to the east of the village. Then they dragged me up.
Do you know where is?
Yes, we went. Just go west along. There is a nice clearing there.
I think I know.
I will meet you in the clear.
I know where she's taking care.
I am sorry. God be with you. And maybe wash up a bit, will you?
I've come for Geza, the son of the nomad's voivod.
The devil himself made him cross our path. Pulled his knife on us right away. The bastard! He wanted to stab us all. So he got an axe to the head. The foreman said we should tie the body to a tree. So's them other...
All right.
See you later.
Excuse me.
Who could have done such a thing?
That'll be Geza. They really gave him a going over.
Fucking blessings to you.
Good day. Did you get in a fight or what? There's blood all over you.
You've got the body of a dead nomad here.
Makes for a nice tree decoration, don't you?
Why did you tie him to the tree?
We left him there for the crowd.
What exactly?
Nothing special. We ran into these two fellas. We're lucky none of us ended up gutted. We caught the other fella.
I'd like to bury...
What? Forget it. Them heathens from down by the pond sent you, am I right?
Don't you know that when... You wouldn't want this place...
Haunted?
And his mother...
Shit, that didn't occur to me. We certainly...
Ugh! You're as heavy as a sack of rocks. This isn't how you imagined things would end for you, is it? Damn, you're no lightweight. We'll be there soon. Don't worry. You'll be at peace now.
Geza, you did not deserve this. Henry, put him in the grave here.
Here I am. Poor Gazer almost...
Thank you for your help, Henry.
Well...
I am glad to... Anyway, my
Should I go to the...
No. I will go and I have to bring something from camp. We must... That is the only... You stay here with him.
Aye, Henry. Thank you for saving Tibor. And that we can bury poor Geza properly now.
Palikerauter Nogajo, you who will finally unite our familia. Now come with us to escort Geza on his last journey. Devla Amaro, Autiro, Omaro Amar, Odmugamenge, Umali Tirohin.
Amen.
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 Outliving your Chave is a...
Thank you, Henry.
Thank you.
From now on, if you ever need anything, come to me. I am sure Geza...
And I will keep my word. Come to our camp. Henry, I cannot give you...
Not even now, after I did everything...
Ashta, it is Chuhajuno, and Marika knows well that...
What do you mean, trapped?
This is no game, Gajo.
What letter?
One from Emperor Sigismund. Before you start cursing the ginger folks, you should know he was good Hungarian king. Back then, he defended Hungary. We had a hole for our help.
So you're not...
Just so. He gave us freedom. With the letter...
I can see where the...
That piece of parchment.
But what's that got to do with...
It seems, when she ran off, but by taking letter, she put us... And if I give up amulet, bring me back letter.
Except I don't have a bullet, and you won't lend me yours on any other day.
I'm sorry.
Go and see the priest first. If he says it's all right, I'll be happy to help you, friend.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
What are you doing with that?
I'm sorry.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of town and headed towards us, they had to pass through Crosscovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Crosscovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help it. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, as soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. Hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight. Hold on a mo.
That won't be necessary.
Well, all right. You can have my cudgel.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks and get...
No, you don't!
What do you say, son?
I didn't even work up a sweat.
Climb off your high horse, sonny. You might have won, but you ought to show a bit of respect.
Oh, leave him be, Gnarly. He's young. He'll figure it out on his own in time.
Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he's saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it The art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Samin. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing. So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As you wish, sir.
What happened? Why are you all covered in blood?
I'd like to apologise for that brawl. Lord Capon is a bit hot-headed.
That capon of yours is a puffed-up fool, more to the point. But that was some punch, I'll give him that. And you fought like a lion and all. We outnumbered you, but we still had our work cut out.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't my first brawl.
I could tell. In any case, as far as the two of us are concerned, it's all water under the bridge, right?
Right.
You can see I'm not some idiot, can't you? I just don't like haughty fuckers. And you aren't one, are you?
I hope not.
I'm sure you aren't. You're a good lad. I can tell. And a good brawler as well. If you ever want a proper workout and some fisticuffs, God be with you.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But
why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan, that pair, have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
It seems you have a lot of concern.
Of course I do. Lord Semin, who's invited? What?
I understand. But isn't it just
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. Only I...
You're right, Master Bailiff. Don't worry, though.
Let's hope...
I don't think Lord Semin... That'll be all.
Here it comes.
Greetings.
Well then, young man.
I didn't say a word.
There's a good lad.
They were spotted here, sir.
So to Yitchin. The bastards. And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so...
The thieving scum. Let's hurry.
Sir, I could send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussings, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place.
Where the hell have you been? Let's go.
I remember that place. But I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then. So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
Found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch.
Oh, that makes sense.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the cart back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Our milker here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every low-born with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad? Nothing to say, lad? Well, I can't blame you. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar, right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
And someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you. They got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my leg stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why's that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows and the whirring of the spinning wheel...
You're right.
Shh.
They did something.
Listen.
They rolled around and gave off sparks.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Aye, let's get closer. You two are arseholes, but mine have nothing to do with wings like that. It ain't right, up in the air.
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
Like, fuck he ordains you. Just 'cause old Stumble poured some hot water on your head in the woods don't mean a damn thing. Stumble's a priest. Stumble is a drunken old fool who
Those
claims
definitely
he
aren't
was
the
a priest.
blacksmith's hands.
He can't even quote one psalm. Don't you think he'd have a better nickname than Stumble if he was a priest? Hey, it ain't his fault. What's wrong with his legs?
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed us mettle and training. So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
We ought to pounce on them while we have the moment of surprise.
The words of a real man. So get ready, and we'll go for them. Nice and quick before the bastards realize what's going on.
Like that? And did they do something? What the fuck do you imagine they do? Light up in the dark? Easy, Honza. You're right. They...
I'll be done with you in a flash! I'll sort you out nicely!
What are those fancy moves? Fuck's sake!
We'll finish this!
There's more of them!
I'll show you!
Nice strike!
Get out of it! You got him, man! Cowards!
Yeah! Stop, darling! What's the hold-up, damn it? Stop dawdling! Stop dawdling! What's the hold-up, damn it? Stop dawdling! What's the hold-up, damn it? Hey, Henry, get over here. What's the hold-up?
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here, and none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
I am. Let's go.
I thought we had everything clear, then, sir. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
It makes no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't to save my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time at the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours. Ahem, gentlemen. I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
At them!
Go to hell!
Hammer them, men!
At him! He's got no chance to lose!
No, you don't!
We'll kick your asses!
Fucking put your mouth!
Come on, man! Don't kill him! This is mine! I'll rip your ass open! I'll be done with you in a flash!
Oh, what? I'm bleeding!
shit. Bang on the head. Come to me, someone. I'm like a shit.
That won't work on me.
Yeah, don't spare him.
Good. This has been going on too long.
Was that the best you can do? What's it to be, you wretch?
Light him up!
You'll kick the bucket, you shit!
They got what they deserved, the fuckers! Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
I hope that's enough.
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
I'm a nobleman. Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're...
But they'd taken him captive.
Are you deaf? They took him captive. They were in cahoots. And they deserve the same...
I'll go and...
Great.
I'm still from a noble family. Rich or poor, you can't just lynch me.
Well, who's going to stop me?
The law?
I can't see any law here. But I can see lots of crows that will enjoy feasting at you.
Don't be rash, sir. You don't want bad things said about your family.
Let me go. I just want to go home.
You never know. Word always.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better off jumping off the cliff.
Hey, I saw you cozying up with Gules. Seems to me he trusts you pretty much.
What? He wanted to skin me alive.
But he didn't.
What's that got to do with anything, anyway?
Well, I'd say you have a way with the nobles. People trust you. You just say it was the rashness of youth. Pour ashes on your head, and they'll be lenient. You'll tell Lord Semine it was a youthful folly, eat crow, and that'll be that.
Convince his lordship? I'm not sure.
Well, either you give it a try, or we fight it out, or you jump.
Although, Ma always said I could talk my way out of anything. For sure. I'm better at it than fighting with strangers or diving headfirst off a cliff. All right. But only if you'll put in a good word for me. You'll tell them that I gave him up right away, and I don't know, Will the face of the Virgin Mary appear in the clouds?
You got it. But I'll try and think up something better than the Virgin Mary.
All right. Let's go.
I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Samin. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
What's going to happen with that pair?
You mean Radovan's hands? We'll see. The one that ran for it, it's clear with him. The other fellow was tied up, so who knows what went down. Maybe he was innocent. Gnarly'll have a word with him, and we'll see what he tells us.
Sir, Venza surrendered because I promised to put in a good word for him.
Well, it's nice that you promised him, but I'm the one who'll decide on the fate of that scum, and it's quite clear to me.
All right. Could you wait a while? I'd better just check that I haven't lost anything while running around here.
All right, but make it quick. I was happy to get out of Samin for a while, but now I'm looking forward to being back at my own fireside.
Infernal beasts! The wolves must have smelled rot. At first, I managed to chase them away with fire.
You were lucky they didn't get...
Polikerav.
How is life?
I cannot come, but then I...
The Voivod sent me to get his...
He sent you to get his precious parchment, but he does not care. So you know that is... When they nearly killed my Bohush, only because he... If I did not take that letter, the Voivod would say next day he never have...
I think you're being unfair.
Then why does he not show it? I cannot give him that letter. It is my only guarantee that Voivod will... If the magic amulet does...
How come you didn't take the amulet instead of...
Because that does not take it off even when he sleep. But he keep... If you give me your word...
Then I give you my word. I, Henry...
You do not have to pretend to be no... I hope Voivod will not try to take it from you by...
I don't think so.
Funeral?
Oh,
Ay, Devla.
he got caught too, but...
Sweet damn Voivod and his...
You're welcome.
Now, listen. If you head from here to the right and down the valley, you will come across a spring with a well and a big kasht next to... You will find a small hollow in the trunk covered with bark. That is... Mi tut ave bakt, Saschipen.
this is the Voivode's letter.
Is that offer of a ride still open?
Sure.
A ride would be...
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Vence's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it, but on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
So, you wanted to steal the cart for yourselves, but you still got caught?
I didn't want to steal anything. That was Vencer.
It was your idea. What the fuck are you talking about, blaming Benson?
You really are prize idiots. If you hadn't gone round the rocks, you could easily have got away. But I've got a big heart, so I sent the lads to give you a hand.
I told Francie it wasn't a good idea to nick it.
Bollocks. As soon as you saw the lads, you gave the horses the whip. You were holding the reins, Vencer.
You see?
While you were shouting rude insults. So you're both in it up to your necks, as far as I'm concerned.
Where are you taking us?
To Sameen, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realise you can't just execute me.
It depends. By right, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and lop your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my pizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
If Lord Sameen's in a good mood, he'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Francie.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on and on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear on my ma's soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Pah! Every Manjikur I dragged to the gallows swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so he can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by Sabine sometime. You may be wet behind the ears still, but you're a laugh to have around.
Grüß Gott.
I have an ulcer in the stomach, and the physicians... What the hell? Du Nervensäge! Get out!
I'd like to do something... How's this?
That's too much. Why? Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen. Oh nein, du Bettler. Was willst du?
Show me your wares. I'd like to discuss... Is this enough?
You won't Why? Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis... Wie geht's, mein Freund?
What do you have for sale? Let's talk about...
Do we have a deal?
That's more like it. Why? Thank you, and take care. Was möchtest du, mein Freund?
I'll have a look at... Let's talk about the...
Gut.
What would you say?
That's too much. Sehr gut. I can agree. Was willst du?
I'll have a look... I'd like to do something...
Gut.
Do we have a deal?
That's too much. Sehr gut. I can agree.
Christ, what a day.
Was wünschst du?
What do you have for... Let's talk about...
Gut.
What would you say?
That's more like... Why?
The camp feels kind of empty without Voivod's children.
Good to see you.
Do you live by your own laws?
It depends how you look at it. As Voivod, crime must...
What can you tell me about...
One day...
What was gay?
Guess, what it was, but we not.
I'd like to know...
She, my own...
Women can...
You think we are?
Tell me something about...
It give you no rest. It is Chugahuno. As long as you and Mari...
How about a straightforward
What kind of gajo deal is that? The amulet and the letter are both mine! Mine! If you have the letter, give it to me. I'll overlook your insult and even reward you generously.
That's not going to happen. I promised Marika I would only let you have it in exchange for the amulet.
If I had not already said that you are under my protection, I would beat your soul out of your body. But there will be no exchange. And you better make...
Why should I keep running back and forth? Here's your letter.
Aha, you are a good fellow. Palikerav, I promise you, we must celebrate this.
All right.
Oh, today.
Te aveți bactalo. Te aveți bactalo,
Really need
Robeia.
to eat something.
Servo.
God bless. We should leave here. And soon.
Before the Semin villagers attack?
The devil takes Samin. But this place
Whoa! Whoa!
Greetings. Can't it wait till morning?
I talked to Yakesh and explained everything to him. He agreed to make amends. His hands acted on their own accord, and he's sorry about it, mostly because of Roman and Pavlena.
What does that mean? That Pavlena can go to Truskovitz and no one will trouble us anymore?
Yes, but that's not all. He gave me some coin for Pavlena, too, as compensation for Roman. Even though he wasn't Pavlena's relative, Yakesh wants to show his sympathy for her loss. Here it is.
Thank you, Henry. In the end, you were right. If only we'd made peace with Yakesh before it all went so far.
Well, at least Pavlena is safe.
I don't know what I'd do without her. We'll always be obliged to you, Henry. If you ever need anything, you know where to come. And you should at least keep half of Yakesh's coin.
Thanks, good wife.
We thank you, Henry. It was good to see you, my friend.
Bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy. I'd like you to teach...
There's no time...
Good day to you.
So, how are you doing?
Well, not bad, all things considered. I mean, with all that happened over the past few days.
I understand. I didn't want to upset you. I was just wondering if you had everything you needed and so on.
You're so sweet, but we're doing all right. Don't worry about us. What we need and can't make ourselves, we buy. We earn some coin from my baskets and Mother's medicines, but mostly we live off what the forest provides. Ma taught me about every flower, root and mushroom, so I pick a lot of things. Ma can cook a hare like no one else, so I bring a lot of them. I can hit one at 30 paces. Sometimes we even eat venison. I can shoot a deer at 50 paces, but don't tell anyone.
Of course. You can trust me. Hitting a hare at 30 paces, perhaps
I'd be happy to. And when you live alone in the forest...
I'd like to learn...
What would you like to...
I'd like to practice...
Great.
I'd like to learn...
What would you like...
I know what...
Great.
I'd like to learn...
What are you in?
I still don't...
All right.
I'd like to learn...
What are you in?
Tell me how to...
Great.
I'd like to learn...
And what would you like?
Show me a few...
All right.
God bless.
God be with you.
I'd like to learn...
And what?
Show me...
All right.
I'd like to learn...
What are you in?
Alchemy.
All right.